Hi everyone, I'm Tracy Koga and welcome to Hue at Home. Congratulations Winnipeg and Manitoba, we have done it. Over 80% of eligible Manitobans have at least their first dose and over 70% are fully vaccinated. So we enjoyed a big Blue Bomber win, so good to see everybody in the stadium, and we are going to enjoy so much more for the rest of the summer. But there is some hesitancy, no doubt, because the fourth wave is coming. So we do have a lot to consider. But now, first, we'll open up with a conversation with singer-songwriter Alicia Toner. And she shows us, I guess, two sides to her personality. Hello, Alicia. It's so good to meet you. I know in
Yes,
this
you too.
in this wonderful world of virtuality, it's like boom, okay, we get to meet each other. But
I know, from far away.
I know exactly. So I guess when I first saw your music video, and first of all, congratulations on the album. We're going to talk about that. But this song, Jokes on Me, um, the video is even more intense than the song. And I
Well,
learned
thanks.
that it was like you were like a one-stop show. Like you acted in it, two characters, by the way, and a very interesting, dark kind of story. So I guess your concept for this whole video, first of all.
It was, yeah. So the concept was, as it is in the song, it's kind of a battle between selves, two different parts of you in a difficult situation. One that is in denial a little bit, and the other that is, feeling that need to get out. So that was where the idea came from, and yeah, I guess it kind of evolved into the only way you can really get out is you is the only person who can really help you is you, and you kind of have to leave that denial part behind, and it takes a bit of a dark turn in the video, but
Well, and your talent, of course, is songwriting and I guess, working and collaborating with other people. So, but this is your own project. And this new album, Joan, has a lot of, I think, meaning for you.
Mhm. It does, yeah. It's definitely the most personal project I've ever done, and yeah, the first album, there was some personal writing on it, but it also was a bit of a compilation. There were some covers, and there was a couple of songs written by other people. So this entire album, from start to finish, and videos and everything, has all kind of been me and my concepts, and it's been yeah, about 4 years in the making. So it's nice that it's finally coming to fruition. But there were a few things that got in the way. The whole world shut down, and I had a baby. But other than that,
Wow. Oh, congratulations. Oh, my
oh,
goodness.
thank you. Yeah, she's one now. So
Oh, my goodness. Well, there's always these silver linings in all of this pandemic and COVID and isolation. But the title of the album, Joan, is a name, a name that
yeah,
I guess only close family call you. So is this a second name, or like, is it
it's my
Alicia
middle name.
Joan? Yes.
Joan is my middle name, and it's a family name. But the one piece of advice my dad gave me before I had my daughter was, don't name her until you see her, because when I was born, my name was picked out before I was born, and when I was born, he took one look at me and said, "Her name's Joan. It's not Alicia." So he's never called me anything but. And a lot of members of my family have always called me Joan. Even my mom. My mom often calls me Joan too. So I'm not sure why Alicia stuck around, but I used it all through school, and so friends called me Alicia, but a lot of family called me Joan.
Oh, interesting. And doing this album, do you feel vulnerable when people are listening to these songs? But you know what? I guess when we listen, we hear things differently. We take your words differently too, as well.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I mean, people are going to interpret it their own way. I mean, that's what I do when I hear a song. You kind of morph it to fit your own story, which is what I love about songwriting. And So, I mean, it was vulnerable writing it, and it's always vulnerable performing it in front, like for the first time in front of a crowd or
Mm-hmm.
for your partner or for close friends but, but I don't even feel like they're mine anymore. Like, I don't really feel like these stories are mine because they're in the past and I've gotten them out and now they've taken on such a new life with, the arrangements of them. And, so now it's just it's all in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just nice to sing them and to have them take on a new life that way.
For you, the process, is it music first and then the words, or is it always the words and then the tune comes into your head?
It's sometimes it's simultaneous. It really depends on the song. I wish could say that I have a very definitive process, but I I definitely don't. I sometimes it's writing a melody with words in the shower because that's when I have time to think about it. Or lately it's been while I take my daughter for walks. Like I'm walking, pushing a stroller and you know, thinking about melodies and words in my head. But um yeah, it really some of them come, words first, melody second.
Mm-hmm.
But often it's a combination. I'll think of a phrase or something that has a melody already, and um, those are my favorite because I feel like I didn't write them; they just kind of come out.
It must be incredible. And now, since you are a mother, how has that changed? I mean, obviously, your life changes, but as a creative person and needing that space, right, that quiet time, well, the quiet times are a little bit more harder to find.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure anyone that's had a baby or even just a big responsibility change can attest that you just figure it out. I mean, if it's a priority, you'll get it done. That's what I've come to, the lawn is never mowed, but but the music videos get made. So yeah, you just kind of squeeze it in when you can, when you have time for it. I mean, in the past, before I had a child, I spent a lot of time procrastinating. So now, time is much more valuable when I do have snippets of time. I try to procrastinate a lot less and just get things done in a more truncated amount of time.
Oh, and so once you can get back to touring, will you bring the baby? What kind of plans do you have?
It really depends on the kind of tour. If we're gonna, hit the road and be gone for a couple of weeks, then yeah, I'll definitely bring the baby and possibly a grandmother in
Oh,
tow.
yes, yes.
But for if it's one-off festivals or anything like that, then we'll have to see. But
Yeah.
I would love to bring the baby. I don't want to go away from her for very long. So
No, and they grow up so quickly too. And
yeah.
and for yourself, what is it going to be like when you can step in front of a crowd and actually perform and sing with them again?
Well, I've been able to do that. I'm
Really?
in Prince Edward Island, and we've been very fortunate out here
Oh,
to be
wow.
able to have some live performances. And
They're
they're
smaller.
restricted, they're
Yeah.
smaller,
Hmm.
but it's still, I've been lucky enough to perform for 150 people, which is
That's crazy. I know, that's a
it's
lot.
crazy. At
Yeah.
this point, it's
Yeah.
crazy. That's all you need.
Yeah.
I don't need more than that. But no, it's been, you know, having such a large break and doing all the live streaming from your living room and
Hmm.
um, all of that. It was hard. It was really hard for everybody, and it felt amazing to be back on a stage with friends, playing music with friends, for friends and community. And yeah, it still is. It's amazing to be able to do that again. I don't think anybody will take it for granted ever again.
No, no. I mean, we're in Manitoba and we still, I mean, lots of restrictions still, but hopefully, the festivals will get back and we'll be able to travel and to come and see you in person. And
That's right, and vice
on,
versa.
yes, yes. And so, what's in the future for Alicia?
Well, we're starting work on album number 3. That's what's in the future. Yeah, we're starting to figure that out right now, starting writing and starting some preliminary meetings with Stuart and Peter again, who have produced my last 2 albums. They're such a good team to have, and that's what's coming down the pipe. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, well, we can hardly wait. And I guess, yes, the wheel just keeps on rolling, right? There's no time.
That's right.
Well,
Doesn't stop.
Thank you so much for spending some time with us. And I am so happy that we will be playing your brand new video, Joke's on Me. Thank you so much, Alicia.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
AliciaToner.ca, at Alicia Toner Music for all things good. And do you have some of your baby pictures on there too?
Oh, well, definitely at Alicia Toner Music, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Aw. Well, congratulations on everything and have a wonderful rest of the summer.
Thanks, Tracy.
what, say what, say what. Girl, you know what's up. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. Tell me what's up. I'm digging you. I'm hitting you. Girl, you know what's up. Say I'm digging you. And I'm holding you. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's up. Girl, you know what's up. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. Girl, you know what's up.
Welcome back to Hue at Home. It has been an incredible year for golfers. Not only could they golf, but the weather has been unbelievable. We'll take a look back now at a very special golf tournament, all in support of the Deer Lodge Center Foundation.
Been doing events for a long time, and so there's always the degree of uncertainty. You never know if the public health orders will turn in your favor or against your favor. So it's been a bit of an experience, but we have an awesome team, a great group of people who have been working very, very hard in order to make this a huge success.
Personally, I love to give back, and you know, throughout COVID, you see how many Manitobans were giving back, and it's just astonishing how many people do give back. And I love the healthcare system we have. I know a lot of people would like to see it better, but it's getting there. And our healthcare people are our heroes right now, and they're going to be our heroes going forward.
Certainly an opportunity to have a fundraiser, and that's really important to help support the equipment and other things that we do. But on the other hand, it's also very important, it helps to raise a profile and understanding of what Deer Lodge Center does for the community. And so with the golfers here today, it gives them a chance to learn about what we do and how they in turn can support us.
We've had an outpouring of community support. It's been outstanding. First and foremost, many thanks to Food Fair, the Zeed family, for their support. They came in as presenting sponsor. Shipham and Associates, always a supporter of our tea gifts, and the list goes on and on. Allsips, who did the cart sponsorship, Chapel Lawn, who did the lunch sponsor, dinner sponsor is Richardson and Lewick. We've just had so many people who have come forward, and they've supported this event because they know how important it is.
You choke up a bit and say, wow, these people are coming out during COVID and giving, and they're giving a lot. They're giving their time, their volunteers. The course has been awesome with us right now to help us out to make sure that we can have the course safe as possible. And I was mentioning before that the volunteers, like, they got to sit out here all day. You know, hats off to them. And sponsors, it was just amazing. The sponsors that came up and said to us, yes, we'll be there. And sponsors even donated money that aren't here. It was just amazing, and it was an easy job for me as chair to get this golf tournament full.
We want to give a very special thank you to all of our guests on today's show and leave you with this question. Will you still be wearing a mask? And where will you be wearing it? We want to know, so send us an email to hello@ilikehue.com, or you can message us on Facebook and Instagram at iLikeHue. And for now though, as always, stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you next time on Hue at Home.